What's going on, Jeromes? So the Minnesota Vikings didn't have a ton of draft picks, but they definitely found themselves a potential steal and potential star in the 5th round, number 139 overall. Tyrion Ingram-Dawkins. That's right. Not Tyrion Lannister. That's his name, right? I never watched Game of Thrones. The wife did. She likes that dragons and stuff, which I'm half convinced that's why she started dating me, because she's like, Asian, dragons. Anyways, but Tyrion Ingram-Dawkins, so a two-time national champion at Georgia as a reserve, didn't really start until his senior season in 2024, but got after things. Now, 3 sacks, you're thinking, okay, limited production, physical freak, mid-round pick. Where have we seen that before? I don't know. I don't know, man. But Ingram-Dawkins was definitely a factor for the Georgia Bulldogs. He's definitely ascending, as well as he's really buying in. Skull. That's right, man. But I do think that TID has a chance to be a very special player putting in that work. So here are 10 things that Tyrion Ingram-Dawkins brings to the Minnesota Vikings. Number 1, he's a physical freak. Absolutely is, man. So 6'5", 276, long arms, lightning quick first step, 4'8", 640, but more importantly, 1.7, 10-yard split. Pretty damn amazing. 36-inch vert, 10-foot plus broad jump, great in the agility drill. So he really is a raw ball of physical clay. Now, you may be asking yourself, okay, then how come he didn't get the time of day with Georgia? Well, have you seen some of Georgia's draft classes as of late, especially in the front 7? It's tough. So Ingram-Dawkins could have done the thing where he transferred to a different school, but he committed to Georgia, won some national titles there, waited his turn, and then he took advantage when he got his turn, right? As opposed to transferring to a smaller school where he could be the man every single day. He's in that meat grinder, practicing against great offensive linemen, practicing amongst great front 7 players, and getting some great coaching. Kirby Smart is one of the best defensive minds in the game. So I love what Tyrion Ingram-Dawkins did sticking out at Georgia, but he's got all the tools, man. Definitely does. Next up, number 2. Just a raw ball of clay. So, like I said, 1-year starter at Georgia with 19 pressures, 3 sacks, and he is truly ascending, and he's going to be a much better professional than he was in college. Number 3, willing and able run defender. So that's one of the more underrated parts of it. And even though it's a little bit hypocritical because this offseason we talked about, the Vikings getting rid of Jerry Tillery, Jonathan Bullard, who are great against the run, but didn't really provide much of a pass rush. But Allen and Hargrave, they'd ever bring that pass rush, man. But being a well-rounded defensive lineman is really important, and Ingram-Dawkins definitely brings it against the run. 70.8 PFF run defense grade, 17 stops, 8 tackles for loss. Definitely gets after it. Next up, number 4. High motor, very toolsy. So again, things that you can't coach or teach, just effort. Every single play, whether he was playing special teams his first 3 years, whether along the D-line for Georgia last season, he definitely brings it. Plus, good bend around the edge, very toolsy, has all the physical attributes, and it really is just it's got to be a dream for Flores and company, just really getting a chance to work with him. Marcus Dixon, defensive line coach, I think that he has a chance to be a very fun, flexible player. Number 5, said positional flexibility. So during his final year at Georgia, about 20% of his snaps were taken in the A or B gap at defensive tackle. 58% was at 5-tech, just over the shoulder of the tackle, and 8% were stand-up outside linebackers. So the fact that he could play basically any spot along the defensive line, he could play in an even front, he could play in an odd front. It truly is perfect for what Brian Flores wants to do. Plus, I mean, he's definitely going to have some interesting spots. Oh my goodness, Pacers. Wow. Next up, number 6. Needs to develop a rush plan. So, as we said, he does have all the physical tools, but he is a little bit raw because of lack of playing time at Georgia. But I think that getting some legitimate practice reps as well as some training camp reps preseason, I think that's going to be important. Plus, easing him into the process, where he certainly can become a rotational pass rusher even as a rookie, get some good special teams reps in as well. And I think that TID, having him play 5-7 snaps a game, just really getting after things, will be very, very good for him in the long run. Next up, number 7, no pressure to play right away. And as we said, a small part rotational type guy, positional flexibility will be huge. And just being a part of a platoon pass rush as well as playing some great special teams, that's going to be his pathway to getting on the field right away and continue to grow and show. Number 8, high floor, high ceiling. So I think that his absolute floor is a very good run defending 5-tech with some pass rush upside. I think his ceiling is basically unlimited, because you look at Cameron Hayward. I think that he compares pretty well to the Pittsburgh Steelers 5-tech, and I think that's going to be his template, where it may take a while for him to reach his potential, but once he gets there, he gets there. Number 9, youth and time to grow, which is important as well, because he's going to turn 22 in June, and it's kind of interesting that he was 21 even after attending Georgia for 4 years. Former 5-star recruit, and with players, they generally reach their physical peak around 24, 25, so he does have time to add size, add good weight to his frame, as well as he might even get taller, which is part of it as well. So I think that not only will he contribute early and often, but I don't think he's hit his physical peak as of yet either. Lastly, number 10, future 3-down 5-tech. And I think that he's going to be a very interesting part of this defense going forward, because Allen and Hargrave on the wrong side of 30, Harrison Phillips aging out as well, but Ingram-Dawkins, if the Vikings stick with the 3-4, so having that 5-tech that can stop the run, set the edge from the corner of the tackle, as well as get after things as a pass rusher, I think that's going to be really important, because previous iterations with Bullard and Tillery, you had 2 5-techs that were liabilities on passing downs, but they're very good against the run. Allen and Hargrave, it's a little bit of a flip-flop, but a TID potentially being a 3-down player and just consistently pushing the pocket and getting after things with guys like Diamond Dallas Turner, it's going to be great, man. Something that you absolutely love to see. But that's it. Your thoughts are thoughts. What Tyrion Ingram-Dawkins, 5th-round pick out of Georgia brings to the Vikings, let us know. Comment section. You guys are the best to do. Skull production value.